am I looking at tit or am I looking at muscle, like through the tit?
You just can see skeletons. It's not. X-ray vision doesn't let you just see women's tits, does it? It lets X-ray's actually like just the bones and stuff. So you're actually what you've done is you've got put yourself in a situation where you can never see tits ever again in your life. This is massively backfired. I'd like to have the power to instantly have drinks brought to the table. No having to call over a waiter, no going to the bar. Just instantly go.
That's
3 beers.
Weatherspoon's app.
It's not instant, is it, though? You order it and they come over. I'm talking about, like, right now, I've just finished a drink. Another pint of that, please.
Yep, brilliant idea. However, can I pick some flaws in that?
Please do.
The waiting for a beer is often the time when you can control yourself. Like, wait. So what I mean is, like, you have a beer, and then you're waiting, so you're just chatting, and then if you just got a constant supply of alcohol, you're going to be smashed by 4 p.m. You're going to miss a late kickoff.
He might get a hangover for the first time in his life.
Yeah. Do you want a hangover?
Not really, because it would probably stop me from wanting to drink.
No, it wouldn't. Everyone gets hangovers and everyone drinks.
Maybe you want to experience it just once. So
I'll give it a go.
Just, try.
I used to know a guy called Tony in Canada I worked with who'd never had a wet dream in his life. So we decided to try and like train him up to have a wet dream. So we told him he wasn't allowed to amuse himself.
Yeah.
And he had to watch like pornography every night before he went to bed for like and he did it for like a week. And then he just got drunk and fucked his female housemates and it ruined his life. So he still had a wet dream, but had a really awkward home life. Anyway, carry on.
What just happened?
I was old before that ever happened to me.
Right.
Yeah.
What, got fucked by your drunk housemate?
Yeah.
Wasn't that your mum?
That's the real reason why Duty Rhino's not on the podcast anymore. I was insinuating that he fucked me.
Oh, I thought you were going down the route of your drunk mum.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the joke you were making.
My drunk housemate. My mum's never been my housemate.
Well, sure, does that not count as a housemate if you live with your mum?
What age did you move out, Jack?
What are you on about? So when you were a kid, and you lived with your mum and you went to school and they went, who'd you live with? Oh, my housemate, mum and dad.
Are you saying he fucked his mum? Is that what you were saying?
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm in actual pain.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Why are you talking about my drunk mum?
I thought that was the joke you were making.
Did you say you thought that's what you were saying?
Oh, I'm in actual pain.
It's like having a hangover. Imagine that being your head.
Okay, where are we? Let's try and get some normality back on the show.
I think my superpower would be to try and forget about my alcoholic mother.
Oh, I feel like I've been stuck in my wasp.
I was going to say that. Oh, means nothing to any listeners out there. Right, so let's try and get a bit of normality back.
Said that. Right, so I'm getting drinks brought to the table. And you think that, for various reasons, that might be a bad idea. Let's move on to the next one.
I'm so sorry, listeners. This has gone to shit. I've been hurt. My next one is, I'm gonna say it, X-ray vision.
Yep. I mean, we're all thinking it was... We're trying to hide it, yeah.
What would you use the power for?
Perversion tits. Yeah, tits.
Like, hear me out, right?
You want to see women's tits?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
No, I just mean, right? It's This is a fucking minefield, Stevie.
You're the one who chose it on your list.
Yeah, right. Okay, so where does the line...
Where do you cross the line?
Where do you cross the line? If you've got eyes that can just see through anything, right? You haven't, like, installed this program purely to see
No, you've chosen it.
tits. Like, you've not... Yeah, but the superpower doesn't say, I want to see tits, right? It says...
You're saying it on one of the top podcasts in the country, though, so they will trace it back to you.
So if you have X-ray vision, right, that might be because you want to look in a can of Coke. Once upon a time in the news, so there was a frog in a can of Coke, dead frog, right? X-ray, and you never know that. Every time you take a swig of Coke, you're dicing with death, right? Pretty much. If you can look through a can and go, is there a frog in that one? No, fine. That's why I'm choosing the X-ray vision. If a byproduct of that is I happen to see boobs, then I guess I'll take one for the team.
I think you're going to be so busy looking at boobs, you're just going to drink frog Coke without noticing.
That is true.
Yeah, I think if you happen to, I think if you're going down to the sports centre looking in the changing room wall every day, you're going to get in a little bit of trouble. But it's like if you're walking along by a beach and there's a woman sunbathing topless, not your fault that you've seen that.
Yeah.
In this
He's like
case,
my
if you're
lawyer,
wa-
isn't
if
he?
you're walking-
He's my lawyer.
If you're walking, you've got very good lawyers. So yeah, you'd be good at this. If you're just walking down the streets and you happen to see through a woman's blouse, for example, that's not your fault.
Not my fault. Not my fault. And if there's anyone out there saying that's creepy, I'll look at dicks too.
Right.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm looking at everything I can. Yeah, let's face it, if you've got X-ray vision, you're looking everywhere.
With X-ray vision, can you control the amount of things you can look through?
Like levels. So if say there is an attractive woman and my eyes happen to glance down, am I looking at tit or am I looking at muscle? Like through the tit.
You're just going to see skeletons. It's not. Because X-ray vision doesn't let you just see women's tits, does it? X-ray's actually like just the bones and stuff. So you're actually what you've done is you've got put yourself in a situation where you can never see tits ever again in your life. This is massively backfired.
Yeah, I'd have normal vision. That's the true superpower.
But be able to add two numbers together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look at tits.
That's your power in general. No X-ray anymore, just to be able to look at boobs.
And if I get cancelled for this in 4 years' time, I'm not bothered. Next one.
Cool.
It just sorry, but it just seems like one of these clips that's going to be taken out of context.
or even worse, in context.
That's your ditto, Rob.
Whoa.
Oh God!
It's all right. Yeah, I'd never fuck it, but it's all right.
Oh, that's one of my favourite moments ever.